Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Secret Market of the Dead, a novel by Giovanni De Feo, read by Carlotta Brentan. This book is dedicated to Elvira and Lillino. Theirs were the first stories I've ever listened to. In the old church of St. Francis, in Lucerìa, there is a statue of a young woman. Not many guides know about it, but if you ask the priest, he will lead you to a subterranean chapel under the main altar. The steps are slippery, the neon light defective, but the statue is well worth the trouble. It depicts a girl of about 15, life-size, with arms raised overhead, gripping a hammer. Her countenance, a fierce expression of will and defiance, is not easily forgotten. More striking are her cloak, woven from eyes, and complexion black as ink. But when you ask the priest which saint she is, he will avert his eyes. For the young woman is no saint of the day. She is a nocturnal. In those days, it was understood that every town had a patron saint. Luceria's saints, though, were of a peculiar kind. Their statues, adorned with the usual halo and candles, always had something off about them, something twisted, a touch of the night. The Lucerini still worship the saints you can spot on any calendar, such as St. Anthony or St. Agatha. But their town was also home to 7 major ones, 7 night saints, represented with the same statues and holy cards as their counterparts in the day, but after dawn became someone else entirely. For those 7 were nocturnals. Ogres, fairy queens, ghosts. You can find these aplenty in Naples. But nocturnals belong only to Lucerìa and its woods, have resided in this land right at the heel of Italy's boot since long before it was finally made into one country. Before the Spanish Reyes and before Napoleon, before Emperor Frederick of Hohenstaufen and his Muslim subjects, before the arrival of German hordes, before the Roman conquest of the Daunians, nocturnals lived in the night that is just on the other side of Lucerìa. Sensing there is a tale to be told, you invite the priest for a glass of wine in Piazza Tribunali. He smiles thinly at your invitation and says he will tell you the story of the statue, but only if you promise not to believe a word of it. You think it must be your precarious understanding of Italian that makes you miss the joke, but the priest seems deadly serious.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?